You know what, I never thought that Gerard Sullivan, Big Sully, would become one of my favourite characters, but here we are. I got another review for you today, guys, and today we're going to be reviewing Top Boy. I don't know if it's the first season or the third season. I know that Netflix has rebranded it and put it under their Netflix Originals titles, but for now we're just going to call it Top Boy. So if you haven't seen all 10 episodes of Top Boy, I don't know what you're doing. It's great TV. Go watch it, come back, and we will get straight into it. Now, I'm not going to do a play-by-play about everything that happened. I'm just going to talk about what I liked, what I didn't like, and just rate the show at the end. Give it my rating, my own personal views. We'll see what you guys think about it. See if you agree. If you don't agree, let me know. So as I said in the intro, Sully was one of my favorite characters. I knew Kano could act from watching Top Boy season 1 and 2. It was surprising then. This season of Top Boy, his acting was legendary. After Jason died, which was a fucked up scene, but a very, very big thing that happened to traumatize Sully, Kano's acting went to a different kind of level. And his character development throughout the whole show was amazing to see. Also really liked Jamie's character. I like the fact that he was trying to take care of his brothers. He was doing what he thought he had to do. I like the fact that he was smart. He was ambitious. Yeah, he did dirt when he had to do it. He took care of his brothers when he had to do it. And he also understood the rules of the road a lot better than anyone really did. And it was kind of a tragedy to see his rise and then his eventual fall at the hands of Deshane. Speaking of Deshane was a dickhead this season. He didn't really care about anything. He was probably the true villain of this whole season because it didn't matter what got in his way, he was going to be on top. But this show did a great job of showing what people in this kind of lifestyle have to go through on a daily basis, the good and the bad. And it just shows that getting to the top, all this money and stuff, is not worth it because you're going to have to always look over your shoulder at the end of the day. It's just not worth it. It's really not. There's a lot of things that they touched on, like acid attacks, the knife crime in London, stuff like that. The consequences of being in this kind of lifestyle, the consequences on your friends and family, how little kids are manipulated into being these runners for the gangs and shit like that. It went deep, and I feel like it really benefited from Netflix's influence and being longer than 4 episodes long because it had time to flesh out all the characters. The message that they were trying to push was heard loud and clear. For me, it had a satisfying ending, but if you really think about it and really try and nitpick, really think about it too much, the ending does start falling apart. So for example, when Shane goes and visits Jamie after he's snitched on him and sent him to prison, he shows him the video of Ats going into the yard with the gun, the green bag, and Deshane's basically using that as leverage to get Jamie to work for him, which I think is a good idea, apart from the fact that if Deshane uses that footage to get Jamie out of jail, Ats is now the suspect for the weapon. They're going to be asking Jamie, how did you get into the yard? At least Stefan's going to be like, that was my friend, he had access to the house. Ats is going to get taken in, especially after kids try to shoot him up. Ats is definitely going to fold under pressure in interrogation and say that Jack, who is connected to Deshane, set him up, told him to go into the yard. It's going to happen. So Deshane using the evidence that could possibly lead back to him as a get out of jail free card, it didn't really make sense because if you thought about it, it would never work. Also, the fact that Ruben went and told Deshane everything about the CCTV made no sense. He had all the cards. He explained about the ballistic glass. Deshane Dunn said that he's not trying to threaten him, he's just trying to get him to give him the information for money. He made such a point of saying that he doesn't play sides, and then he goes and plays the side. It didn't really make sense. It was literally just that to push the plot forward. It was literally that. It's whatever. I enjoyed the hell out of this season, much more than the first 2, I have to admit. I was hooked from every episode. It was a little bit slow in parts. I can agree with that, but I feel like that's only the Netflix formula of showing so much in one episode and then making you want to binge watch the next one. It's just the bingeability of the season. I feel like a lot of characters got their shine. Driss, I don't even speak about that brother. I don't think even he knew why he did what he did. It was nonsensical, to be honest. If they do another season, I'm down for it. I want to see where it goes. I'm going to give this season of Top Boy a 9 out of 10. Really, really well done. It even had the feel and the aesthetic of the last Top Boy seasons. It's literally as we picked up where we left off. A lot of characters from the old seasons came back. Fuck Cornell, I don't know where he went, but we saw Jem and we saw Jason. Anyways, guys, I think I've covered all the things that I wanted to cover. Let me know if I've missed anything that you want to talk about. But that was my review of Netflix's Top Boy. Let me know what you thought of the review down in the comments below. Let me know what you thought of this season as a whole. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Smash the like button if you enjoyed this review. Turn those post notifications on. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. And as usual, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Taylor about the fucking flex.